Gentlemen, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much,
Lovely to
Tony.
meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet you too.
Go Jazz.
Yeah, go Jazz. Let me start with David. You are a musician at heart. Does music play a role in your acting? Do you hear rhythms and cadences in the parts you take on?
That makes me sound really sophisticated.
Mm.
No, I just grab the script and go like, my part, yeah, whatever, and then rock up the set. No, I think music and acting do have a good synergy. For sure, there is rhythm and cadence in everything that you say. And you know, sometimes when you nail a scene, you know, because it has a certain like musicality to it. And I think that's the way that we like to describe it. You walk out of this and you're like, yeah, the pauses and the beats and the rhythms of the speech just felt really great. And I think that's a really great analogy to use to describe with acting. And obviously you also use music a lot when you prepare for a scene. Mm-hmm. And I have soundtracks that I use to get me into the emotional state of the character. So I think that's really helped inform my acting, and I'm sure it's the same for you guys too. Yeah.
John, tell me a little bit about young Ian. He's quite an amazing character, isn't he?
Yeah, totally. I mean, he has been through so much already to arrive to this person that he is today that we see in season 7. And all of those influences, whether it was from his time with the Mohawk, whether it was his Highlander, whether it's his time in North Carolina, they've all built this hugely complicated but beautiful character to play. That is it's just a blessing. It's great.
And Charles, boy, I sure enjoy Murdoch Mysteries. I mean,
amazing! Oh, I'm so happy.
Such a great job in that, and Lost in Space too. I mean, you've done so many things. When you read the script, what about William attracted you to the part?
Well, he's a very passionate guy, and I think that's, sometimes that's his fault, and sometimes that's the best thing about him. It's sometimes it's misled, right? But I think he cares very deeply about the people in his lives and the causes that he supports. And I think a lot of that comes from the dad who raised him, Lord John Grey. I think we're both very passionate people.
And we spent evenings watching Murdoch Mysteries together.
Yeah, 100%.
Lord John and
that's how we bonded.
Yeah. It sounds like a very father-son thing to do. Doesn't it?
Yeah. There's time travel. I'm sure we have a TV.
It's so nice that you were able to come to the 21st century and watch Murdoch Mysteries.
It was all time travel.
Yeah, thank goodness for time travel. My goodness.
In getting scripts on on the basis that you do, I mean, do you go into the writers and talk to them a little bit about tweaking your characters and all? I'll start with David.
Yeah, I go in, this is wrong. I don't like that. Got to rewrite this. This whole thing should be the Lord John show. And they're never quite receptive to it. I don't know why. I try. I'm really trying, but it's falling on deaf ears. No, that's really not necessary at all. I'm sorry, writers, don't fire me for that. My ideas are terrible, and we are very blessed to have the blueprint from Diana for how the shows, the story beats and all that kind of stuff, and there's some very talented writers who take the book and then make it into amazing living script for us to play. So once I get the scripts, there's really not a lot for me to do other than just say the words, step into the costume, and do my job. So yeah, the script's always very strong.
Yeah, I mean, I would add as well, I think that like acting, you're not isolated. We may be the only people speaking in a scene, but it is such a, we come together, whether it's the director or with each other, and we all influence it and play with it as we continue on. But yeah, at the start is the script, and it is all there on the page. You just got to figure out where everything's going to go.
Charles, you're blessed with one of the best casts, I think, anywhere. I mean, everybody is spot on in this. That must buoy up everybody's performances too.
Yes, I mean, I'm so lucky to have these guys with me.
The sincerity.
Yeah. They're the worst. The worst to hang with.
We remind him how lucky he is. We're big shots on the screen. Charles, you know how lucky you are.
Yeah.
One of the best casts on TV to make sure he knows his place.
No, honestly though, yeah, we got the best cast and the best crew, and it makes it really easy for me to step in and to play William.
Yeah.
John, in our final moments that we have, what do you think audiences are going to take away from season 7?
I think it's going to be very exciting. It's a supersized season. I mean, we're going to throw everything at you, and we're going to see all these characters that we know and love develop even further. And I think everyone's just going to be overjoyed. It's going to be amazing.
It is. It's a great season, and you guys are great. Had fun talking with you. I can't wait for Outlander the musical to hit Broadway.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. Yeah, I'd like to see a take on it.
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.